What is up, perfectly average golfers? Welcome back to the channel. Last that you tuned in, we broke 80 for the first time, shot a 79 in Dallas. That was about a month and a half ago. The recording dates are all over the place because I got so far behind on editing for a while there. But we're doing something fun. It's the middle and near the end of February. We're out in Crusoe, North Carolina playing Springdale Country Club. This course I played about a year and a half ago and it was super awesome. And we're gonna try to tip out the course and just have a little bit of fun today. I don't expect to come out here and shoot 80 again or underneath 80 or maybe even close to 85, but we're gonna go out, have a little bit of fun, test the game. I went to the range yesterday, shot about 100 balls, and then also walked 9 holes. My body is definitely feeling it, so it'll be a really interesting round, but we're just looking to go out there, have a little bit of fun. We're actually about to go back to Dallas for more golf coming up in the next week and a half or so as I'm recording this, so there's gonna be a lot more Dallas golf coming up before we start to get into this regular season here in North Carolina. So here we go, front 9, little course vlog style, just gonna have a little bit of fun. You'll probably hear some music in the background, stuff like that, but we're gonna tip it all the way out at the Blues, which is playing about 68.50, starting off with a par 4 on hole number 1, slight little dog leg to the right. It's actually a little bit of a blind tee shot here, so it'll be interesting to see how much of this course I actually remember, because it was a long time ago that I played, and we played Wolf with a couple of friends, and we were drinking a lot, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but let's get at hole number 1. That is too far right, I think. All right, so it actually ended up being perfectly fine. We got about 125, 130 left, helping wind, ball above my feet, got pitching wedge, back pin. Anything in the green would be fine from here.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it's on the back. Caught that a little thin. Flew on me just a touch, but back of the green, probably on the fringe. Not bad. I'll take that. Need a little bit more. Broke after the hole. That's tough. All right, little knee knocker bogey save. One thing I really want to mention about this course, if you're in the Western North Carolina area, Springdale got ravaged by some pretty heavy flooding that happened in the later part of last year. They just built a brand new clubhouse, new restaurant, new facilities are, I guess, on the way when it comes to their practice facilities. You can actually kind of see the clubhouse up there. It's a really gorgeous piece of property. And for a long time through the fall, we actually wanted to play this course when we played Sequoia and Maggie Valley. But the thing about that, after the flood, the back 9 of this course was completely closed. And you'll notice that there's a lot of repairing still probably going on, a lot of machinery and stuff still out here. But it's always nice to come out here and support a club that is doing what they can to get back on track, because the flooding really did hurt it a lot. And this course is a really good deal. Usually, I think by default, it's like 40, 45. I got it on Golf Now for like 25. So if you're ever out in the area, definitely give these guys some love. They're doing an incredible job with the course considering all the flooding that happened. All right, hole number 2, another par 4 playing 404, pretty much dead straight away. Pins in the front, not that we're going for it or anything. Splitting it in between those 2 bunkers, so that's gonna be the line. We're gonna go right at it. Yeah, just a little fade on that. Should just be, I think, just barely off the fairway to the right, but it's a good piece of contact. We'll take that for now. All right, so yeah, just off the fairway. We got about 161 left with some hurting wind. I'm gonna take 7-iron. You know what they say, when it's breezy, club up and swing easy. See how it goes. I'm not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea where that went. I never saw it off the club face. I heard it hit something and it felt good, so I'm hoping that that hit the left side of the green or something and is on. But we'll go hunting and see where it landed. All right, we got the green and reg. It was a really good club selection. I hit that pretty dang well. So now we got to figure out this putt. I've got this thing coming a little bit of a double break. It's going to start a little right to left, and then I think it comes left to right at the end. It is downhill most of the way, so good speed would be nice. To putt this for par would be fine. Yeah, that's not bad. I think I read that pretty darn well as well, so we'll take that. See if we can clean this up. Bruh. Come on. Well, I expect that the short game is probably going to be like we kind of had it when we were out in Charlotte playing with Andy. It's going to be a little bit all over the place. But hey, if we can keep hitting greens in regulation, I'll be largely happy with this round. Got a par 3 coming up, playing about 173 to the middle pin. A little bit uphill and with some hurting wind. I'm going to club to about a 180 shot, got 6 iron. We're going to go right at it. Let's see if we can hole one. Yeah, I think if anything, it's going to be a little bit long. I hit that pretty thin, but hey, it was decent contact on the right line. Well, it wasn't long. There's actually a huge plateau up here. I'm actually really glad that we got it on the right level here, the front level. Looks like this is going to go down the hill and then right to left. We'll see. I mean, we're just anything close would be fine here. Green regulation, I'm already happy with the hole.
Humiliation.
That was a very poor putt. Maybe we're not so happy anymore. Oh, man. Gonna have to figure it out with this guy today. Another bogey. You know, the thing about it is, you know, I got a net in the basement that I hit in every so often, but I have not hit consistent putts in a while, and it's starting to show up just a touch. Plus, like I mentioned, to be fair, like it is February, the greens are not rolling 100% pure, but again, for the course coming back and recovering, we're just happy to be out here. So another bogey, +3 through 3, on to the next. All right, hole number 4, really cool elevated tee box here, playing about 365. So we're not gonna hit driver. We're just gonna try to clear this water, stay to the right side as it looks like the pin is back left. So we got 4 hybrid in hand, just trying to aim at that right side bunker. That is too far right. I think it's going to be in play, but I just kind of blocked that one out to the right. Eesh. All right, couldn't find it. I imagine we probably rolled somewhere out of play just along these red stakes, so I backed it up just a little bit. We got about 110 yards. Hurting wind, back pin. I got pitching wedge. It's gonna take about 3/4 choked up swing here. See what we get. It's going a little bit too far left. Sit. Just over the back. Hit that just about how I wanted. Just a little bit too much. Probably sand wedge was the play there. A full sand wedge probably would have gotten the job done, but decided to try to not play around with the wind. Take an extra club, got a back pin, cooked it a little bit too much. So up and down for bogey now after the penalty. That's tough. All right, got a little bit of a backstop here. We're going up the hill. Should go right to left. Just trying to put something about 5 feet on. Left side of the pin, hopefully it rolls up there. Didn't want to come down that hill. Put it a little bit further than I wanted, but I'm happy with the chip overall. Broke the opposite way. That's tough. Double here, not great. But we can't expect too much with the penalty. Hitting a 4 hybrid like that. Just blocked it. I've been hitting my 4 hybrid with a little bit of a considerable draw, so I was kind of playing for it, but hey, we blocked it, went out of bounds, double bogey. But we're getting some pretty solid looks here on the greens. Just got to figure out the putter, and we'll get some back. Don't worry here, average golfers, we got you. All right, par 5 on the 5th. It's a very short one, playing 471. The line is going to be kind of over towards the dead tree, just left of the pine. That first bunker is super easily carryable. The one on the right side is about 480 with the helping wind. It is definitely reachable, I should say. So we're going to try to just kind of go over the left side here if we can and thread the needle between that left bunker and that right tree. Here we go. See what happens. Well, going right at that right bunker. I think we're short of it though. Catch that all that well. Low in the face and off the heel. A little spinny. But hey, it's an approachable par 5 and we're in play. See if we can get on to give ourselves an eagle look. Well, we settled onto the cart path, so we're taking relief just off to the right of it. Got ourselves still a pretty solid angle to go at this green. I guess I didn't realize how in play this big tree became, so that's a little tricky. And honestly, this miss is actually probably preferred. We got 4 hybrid. Again, we got a little bit of helping wind, about 200 yards, a little bit over that, 205 to be exact. So we're gonna try to ride this about, 200-yard shot with a little bit of helping wind. Hopefully it'll get us up there. That's really good if it gets over the bunker. I think we may have settled in the bunker or just on the hill above it. Not 100% sure. Either way, we hit that like we wanted to hit it back on that last tee shot. So nice little small correction and hopefully an up and down there for birdie. Let's see. Obviously the approach shot went long and then that chip just came out super hot. I think we're gonna putt this one going back up and onto the green. We're on the fringe here. Really close, good putt. All right, got a par. Yeah, now it's the chipping. The putting was good, the chipping was bad. We'll figure it out. Short game is gonna be probably the biggest problem that we have today, so not bad. Par here on 5. All right, so with that par, we stay at just bogey golf. Getting on to hole number 6, we start to go kind of into that mountain range back here, if I remember correctly, and it gets really, really pretty. There's water hiding to the left. We are kind of going over towards this left side, though. At least I think we are. Yeah, we are. I've got 3 wood here, just trying to get something up kind of in between that collection of trees on the right and those 2 kind of lone trees there on the left. I think this is the right call, but we'll see. I don't really remember. Yeah, I think that should be really good. I wanted to put some draw on it, and I did. But now that I'm looking up there, I do see some red stakes, so we'll find out. But I hit it like I wanted to. The line may just not have been right. We'll see. I'm looking and I'm seeing red stakes. I don't know if that's water, but I know that there is a hidden lake over there, so we'll see if we kept it clean. All right, we stayed in play. We're actually just a touch short of the water. I've got a weird situation here though. We gotta put some draw on this ball because we gotta go left side of this tree. It's kind of a blind shot, obviously. So we're putting some draw on an 8-iron. We got about 160, I think, to the center of the green. So this should be the right club, but kind of a blind shot. Looking to get some draw spin off of that tree. Oh, that was weird. It hit the lowest branch and it actually still carried okay. It's gonna be short. I've never done anything quite like that. It's gonna be short probably, but I think the line ended up being okay, so we'll see where that lands. That was wild. All right, after the weird contact, we've got about, I don't know, call it 40 yards. A little pitch shot. I'm gonna try to lift this as well because the green kind of runs away. Let's see. It's got to get good contact here. I think that's going to stay left, but the distance was really good, I think. We'll see. I think it's going to stay off to the left, though. It's not reading these subtle breaks. All right, a weird one, but another bogey. All right, hole 7, playing mid 300s. Definitely another scoreable par 4, but it goes up the hill. We've got some favoring wind. We just want to stay away from that bunker on the left. The pin looks like it is back here. I've got driver, want to try to get up into the middle of that kind of creviced fairway, and let's see if we can give ourselves inside 100 yards here. That is right. Hold. All right, it's in between those two trees on the right. It's honestly not a bad miss. I actually hit that pretty darn well. Just kind of keeping the face open a little bit. I can feel it in the hands when I make contact. Just kind of keeping it out there. We'll see if we can figure it out. Like I mentioned, we found ourselves in these trees, but I don't know if I've got the ability to get a true punch here. I'm gonna try to flight a pitching wedge lower, and I'm gonna try to put a little bit of a fade on this. Let's see if we can try to convert. I want to try to keep it out and around, kind of almost starting just to the right side of that long pine in the back. I don't know if it's a pine or not. I'm just calling everything pines today. And then put a little bit of a fade on this back pin position. We got about 118 yards, so it's gonna be about a full swing with this idea. Well, that was really poor. Difficult shot. I think I was probably trying to get a little bit too cute with that. But hey, gotta try it sometime, right? All right, ton of green to play with from here. No need to be bashful. Gonna hit about a 30-yard chip here. See if we get a little bit of a rollout this time. I think this one should roll away from us. We'll see. Stay. Yeah, it's a little bit long, but I really like the way that I hit that, so we're happy with it. Never in doubt. Let's go, huge par save. We're figuring out these greens, we're figuring out the putter. Let's go. That's huge when it comes to trying to regain the round in total. I know for all of you that are still watching, first of all, bless you. And also, by the way, thank you for 200 subs. I know it was probably a while ago while this posting comes out, but appreciate that a lot. On the road to 500, I guess we'll call that. But regardless, hey, that putt is big for the confidence moving through the rest of the round. Even though this front nine's not going all that great, let's see if we can finish off this last hole and then the back nine with maybe something that could sit around mid-80s. That'd be nice, let's see. Totally lied to you guys. That was 7 right there. So good par, gives us 2 more to play here. And take a look at the view. It's not going to read as much on camera, but this is a really cool tee shot. Par 3, playing about 200 yards, adjusted down to about 190. But I'm still going to play about a 200-yard shot because this pin is front, and I don't want to mess around with that front bunker. So if we're a little bit long, that's fine. Let's see. We got 4 hybrid in hand. Good stroke. Hit that super well on the right line. Sit there. Holy smokes, that is so close. You made a right call. I think that's going to be about 10 feet long, but that landed really close to the pin. Probably one of the best tee shots I've had in a par 3 in a long time. Yo, that got the heart racing a little bit. I'm not going to lie. The line was super good, and it looked like it landed like just left of the pin. That was a unbelievable shot. Let's see if we can hole long par 3 birdie putt here. That would be unreal for the score. Rolled out a touch, but there's the ball mark, just a little bit past pin high. What a shot, what a view. Let's get a bird. Let's go. That's huge. I don't know, the guy still got it a little bit here. Par birdie with 1 to play, 2 great putts back to back. I think the last hole we have is a par 5 coming up as well. So Who knows? We'll find out. We're saving the round here, average golfers. All right, I do remember this hole. I had to think about it for a second because this tee shot looks like you don't know where you're going, but there's this bunker all the way in the back that you may be able to see. That's the line. This dog leg's at the left, and then this green is kind of elevated because the fairway kind of flows down, and then it picks back up to the left. I want to remember, if I'm remembering correctly, which I hope that I am. We've got driver. We're going right at that bunker line. Need something solid here. That's right. Come on, stay. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting one because the bounce may have put us in a really bad spot. We'll find out, see if we can find it. Well, we landed in a fine spot as far as being in play, but we've got like 240 to the green. The line would be off the clubhouse just to that left window, but I just don't feel confident hitting anything 240 yards from this lie. So you got pitching wedge. There is a bit of a river underneath, so I don't want to get too cute with this. Just want to get it something up into the fairway. Give us about 150, 120 yards in. We'll see. That should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. Let's go see if we can get up and down for birdie. Well, this got a little bit too close for comfort. Got about 100 yards left. Maybe now that I'm thinking about it, like we probably could have hit like 5 wood and easily cleared this. Obviously, I mean, we rolled a bunch to get to here, but I probably could have cleared it. Regardless, we still have a sand wedge. Mid-pin position, trying to stay right of the flag. We'll see. Sit. Sit. Could be a little bit long. I don't know if you guys could have seen it on camera, but I hit a little rock under here. We definitely just caught some sparks. That was kind of cool. Wow, we gave that one heck of a chance. Speed was perfect, read was almost just as perfect. Telling you, for figuring out these greens. Let's see if we can tap this in for par. Oh, for a second I thought that was gonna slip out, but it's a par birdie, par finish. Let's go. Before we finish things off, here is the restaurant that's supposed to be opening in March. A little extra building over here. I'm not really sure what they're using that for. And then here's the actual clubhouse. Really cool. And then the new facilities, you've got this little putting green right here and then a longer, deeper one in the back. Not really sure what they're going to use this for. It's just turf material, but it's really, really cool. But with that, that finishes out the front 9 at Springdale. We're +5. What an absolutely unbelievable recovery. And the thing about it is we actually hit a couple extra greens on reg that we just weren't figuring out the putt. So, you know, I did not expect to be playing as well as we currently are. And driver is still a little bit of a wonky mystery, but largely we're playing super, super well. So that's the front 9 here at Springdale. Again, if you're out in the Western North Carolina area, come and give these guys some love because it's affordable, it's gorgeous, and they're playing recovery after the flooding that they had. So big shout out to the guys at the clubhouse. They were super friendly, super nice. And then on top of that, just what a front 9 that is. So that will do it here on the front 9. Come right on back as we take this right on into the back 9 here at Springdale Country Club. I've been Alan with you guys. Until next time, make sure you stay perfectly average. So long.